Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. My name is Jay Chong. Welcome to today's episode 20. Yeah, you yourself also forget already, right? It's episode 25. Okay, today's is about Google Docs versus Microsoft Word. Yeah, I'm sure you guys been using Microsoft Word or Google Docs for quite some time, and then you are wondering actually which one's better, right? And should I use either one or should I use both? And when I should use which? Yeah, there are a lot of confusion there. Okay, so why not let me go through you how you choose the perfect one for your word processing activity. Okay, let's go. Okay, as per you see, I'm me on this blank screen. I'm sure you know what is happening because again, before I started today's episode, I wanted to thanks to everyone out there, to all the audiences out there, supporters, because of you. Finally, 14,000 views. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's like now I'm getting about 1,000 plus views per week. Okay, this is a lot for me. Okay, especially like I mentioned, my my video is not entertainment kind, right? Okay, you won't really go and view again. Okay, because not for entertainment, and it's really for tutorial purpose, which probably you might just watch 1 to 2 times when you needed it, and then once you learn the skills um from the video, then you will just forget about it. But that's why to reach this view is totally big and huge milestone for me. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'm really appreciative. Okay, so let's go. By the way, let me show you my back screen. This is the back screen. Okay, let's go back. Oh yeah, 40,000. Okay, let's get to today. Which is better, Google Docs or Microsoft Word? 9th of March today and episode 25th. I'm going to share with you which one is better. Really? Okay, let's try it out. Okay, disclaimer again, the whole presentation at the top, the sharing, okay, for half an hour is intended for education purpose. I'm not representing anyone, okay, and I'm not replace independent professional judgment, okay, and so on. Okay, let's go. Okay, the boring time, right? Those who follow me for quite some time, I think you know, I always say about definition first. What is docs processing software? When I say docs means document, huh? Okay. So if you look at this part here, I'm actually trying to ask you, remember just four things: input, editing, formatting, and output of text. Simple. So text coming in, edit, format, output. That's it. This is called docs or document processing software. Okay, I know it's very boring. Okay, let's get this done. Huh? What is Microsoft Word? Yeah, if you look at the doc, okay, I'm sure your face like, oh, do I really need you to tell me? Yes, actually, I'm not going to tell you what exactly is Microsoft Word, but I'm going to share with you the facts that you don't know. Don't believe it. There are a few points there. See which one you already know. Huh? Okay, you can put in the comment box and let me know whether what I'm going to share with you is exactly you already know. Okay, let's go. For Microsoft Word, it's already 38 years old. It's actually older than me because it's founded and launched at 1983. 1983, 38 years ago. Okay, for those who born like after 2000 millennium one, imagine. Okay, and it was one of the first pioneer in WYSIWYG. Okay, what is that? It's called what you see is what you got. For those who don't know, okay, last time computing world is still talking about HCI, which is human computer interactions, and we're always talking about like what you do on the spot is what you see. Last time, I'm not sure you still can recall something like MS-DOS, the black box one, the command prompt. Then you have to type some command. Then there are a lot of things running, but you can't see. So that's why Microsoft are one of the pioneer to introduce this concept. And Microsoft Word is actually trialware. Okay, so for those who never paid single cent and they told you they have Microsoft Office, you know what happened, right? Okay, I no need to mention. You successfully to found license. Okay, Then Microsoft Word now is already support, Windows, Mac, mobile, and web. Okay, it's quite broad rather than last time just supporting it Windows. And if you don't know, Microsoft Word actually supporting this self-developed format. Okay, stuff from DOC and DOCX, which is the latest version, as well as these guys. And one more thing, if you don't know, there are 1.2 estimated billion users worldwide. Okay, this is just estimated. We didn't know a lot of, tools who don't have license, but you are using Microsoft Word. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so that is Microsoft Word. Okay, there are 6 points here. Put in the comment box if you think what I share you already know. I want to know who you are, so because I also spent some time to compile this information. Okay, let's get to next guy. What is Google Docs? Yeah, this guy. Yeah, show another dog face because come on, do I need you to tell me? I already use it every day. Okay, let's do a simple test. See whether you know anything that I'm going to share with you or not about what is Google Docs. Number one, it's been 15 years. Okay, it's been launched at 2006 March 9. Okay, which is just today. Exactly 15 years ago, and Google Docs is actually celebrating 15 years birthday. Yeah, that's why today we have Google Docs versus Microsoft Word. So I have to, cite to the birthday guy. Okay, number two, the major and the best feature of Google Docs is collaboration, whereby you can edit the document on the spot with maximum 100 users at the same time. This is the maximum they can do, okay, for per document. Of course, if you're talking about enterprise version, whereby you might special request the Google team to set out for your organization, it could be a different story, but I'm talking about in general. Okay, and it's a freemium basic whereby everyone can use Google Docs. Okay, now you can say I'm using Google Docs without paying a single cent because it's free. One downside about Google Docs is it's only in web-based. You know what it means, web-based? There's no installation, there's no program. It's purely on your browser only. Okay, and okay, this is the interesting part. There are about 2 billion users worldwide. Wow, it sounds like much more than Microsoft Word, right? But don't forget about this, because this is web-based and because it's free. This is why whoever will actually register for their Gmail, they will actually bump into Google Docs easily. So this is why they have much more active users compared to Microsoft Word. According to, okay, let me show you Easter egg session. This is the special one that I'm going to share with you compared to last time we don't have is try yourself, open the Google Docs, then type these two combination, Control Alternate Shift plus E, then Control Alternate Shift plus C. Try to type it out, then you shall see something very different appear in your Google Docs. Okay, if you're trying it right now, this is what you're going to see. Ta-da! Okay, this is something that no one will actually tells you. Okay, it's somehow the developer try to hide the feature, but they still keep the feature. So after that, you will get this Conway's Game of Life. Then you just follow the instruction to play around. Now you know, Google Docs can play game. Okay, if you want to impress anyone else, after you hear this part, share with your friends. I'm sure they will impress because not much people really know about this. It's like a hidden feature. I wouldn't call it really feature because it's not really related to the word processing software, right? Okay, how about Microsoft Word? I'm also sharing with you, Microsoft have this guy. You type exactly this sentence, then press enter in your Microsoft Word when you have a blank document. You know what happened? You shall see all the instructions of Microsoft Word from the help. When I say all, means your document might suddenly achieve 20,000 pages. Yeah, it's true. Right? So you just type this equal sign, random, R-A-N-D, bracket 200,99. Then enter. Type this, enter. Then you shall see something ready. So this is what you're going to see. So if I'm not mistaken, if you look at this part carefully, yeah, 300 plus pages and 300k plus words. So it's quite a lot. Okay, so if your Microsoft Word start or hang after you press this, I apologize on behalf first. Okay, so this is the Aster X session for both software. Okay, just for you guys know, many software out there, the developer will hide certain feature, or perhaps for fun purpose also, just like some game, or some program that will do something funny. Press some combination of command. Okay, so let's go. Let me show you the main difference between these two first. Okay, just now I already mentioned a little bit. Yeah, quick facts. Okay, so most people might thought that it should be the same. Why? Because the idea is very simple. Because you're just using Google Docs or Microsoft Word just to type a simple letter. Then you just print it out. Then for sure, both might look the same for you. But if you are using for much more comprehensive scenario, then different story. So let's get to this table which I compiled myself. Okay, you can't find it anywhere. A huge difference among both programs. Okay, start from number one. Please pay attention. Number one is the price. Entry price. That means when you start using it. Google Docs is free. Microsoft Word actually no. Okay, even though it's a trial, but nowadays it's really hard to use a free Microsoft Word. It's quite tricky actually the way they design it, because they're kind of like emphasize on the subscription of 365 and stuff. Then number two, this is very important. Google Docs is not working in offline mode. Even though you install the Google extension, you need to load it previously before you can start using it. So that's the so-called downside. Okay, of course, if your browser already loaded with the internet, with the extension, with the cache stored properly, then yes. But you can't open the file without internet. However, Microsoft Word, yes. So on the other hand, in terms of features, okay, I don't have the solid figure of how many features Google Docs had, because the basic are there, but most of them they actually relies on the add-ons or something like the integrations. So that's why I put moderate. I don't have all feature numbers. However, on Microsoft Word side, yeah, at least 12,000. Ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat one more time. 12,000 features in Microsoft Word. So if you've been using how many? Increase font size, decrease font size, bold, italic, underline, change font, color. I don't know how many you've been used. For me, I don't think I use even 1,000. Okay, even though I press every single ribbons, that's 12,000 guys. Okay, however, this comes at cost, which is the next one is user interface. Google Docs is super friendly, and Microsoft Word is high learning curve. It's true. If you try to find something actually at the very first place, you might take some time. You don't know where is the button, you don't know which one to call from. Okay, then in terms of file format, Google Docs, even though it's compatible with more formatting, but the best thing about Microsoft Word is you can edit PDF right away. So that's the great thing. Okay, let me adjust my seat here because you can't see the remaining here. Okay, on collaboration sites, Google Docs is super friendly because everyone, whoever have Google account, they can go for it already. However, for the Microsoft Word, if you want to collaborate live, okay, allow me to point out collaboration live. You need 365 license. If someone don't have, it might, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Okay, then if there's a mobility, Google Docs is very friendly because it's like kind of like built in with the Android. And Microsoft Word, they need improvement. But for this, I need to be fair to Microsoft Word as well, because with the features that comes with Microsoft Word, definitely mobility is lesser. This is normal, right? You know, when you bring more things into your luggage bag, for sure your luggage bag is much more weight comparing to you just travel light, something like that. Then for integration, okay, this is the part. Google Docs is really heavily relies on the add-ons to integrate with the external service to provide you something else. Okay, if you look at my channel, I actually provide some of the ideas like how to connect Google Sheet, Google Calendar, then yeah, something like that. Okay, that is called integration in terms of the Google add-ons. Okay, however, on Microsoft Word side, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm blocking this. It's not necessary. Yeah, I mentioned here. It's not necessary. I should go here. Okay, why? even though there are integrations of enhanced Microsoft Office, including Microsoft Word out there are few companies doing that. But what I mean, but not necessarily, is it's kind of like hard. It is quite a rare scenario that you need to use that one. That's why I put it out, not necessary here. Okay, so these are the different steps from my observation and from my experience, which I compile myself. Okay, this one doesn't come from anywhere, this table. So you want to get this table to really understand more next time, you want to choose between these two guys, you can always come to my slide and then go for this slide 14. Okay, come to this guy about the difference. Okay, so if you still want to consider which one to choose for your next project or your company, or when you roll out to your developers, please consider these considerations. Number one is always the cost. Okay, remember Microsoft Word, you need to pay. It's a trialware, so there's no free. Then number two, this is quite important for me because accessibility. Whether I'm going to use it, through laptop or tablet, or I'm using it through mobile or something like that. Then number three is interface. Those people that I want to collaborate with, okay, align with number five, collaboration interfaces. Are there really tools can understand all the features around, or those people I need to teach them, how to use it? So that's interface. Then of course number four, functionality, is what are you trying to achieve using Google Docs or Microsoft Word? Are you just typing a simple letter, or you want to type something, a proposal with a lot of linking, you want to have treasure check, you want to grammar check, stuff like that? Then think about Microsoft Word. Okay, then numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6, cloud and sync. Cloud and sync is okay, since OneDrive already built in into Windows, and then the cloud and sync is already there, especially if you get Microsoft Word with Microsoft 365 license, definitely cloud and sync is there. For Google Docs, is by default is cloud and sync because they are web-based. They are not running in your PC, they are running in the browser. But this one is something I really pay attention to because last time I fly a lot and I need to have a lot of offline access, especially to big file size of files, proposal with a lot of pictures inside attachment as well. So offline access is one of my considerations too. Then next one is the formatting. Okay, because sometimes if you want to do some materials that require formatting, then yes. And one more is when you use it for business, definitely grammar check is one thing. And last but not least, remember just now, I mentioned that offline access. So Google Docs can't work without internet 99% of the time. Of course, you can still use the extension to open the cache one, but internet is the key for Google Docs. For Microsoft Word, the good thing is you will not require internet. You can run without it. You can create a lot of stuff. Okay, so these are the considerations you can think about, okay, before you choose either one. I know it sounds simple, but think carefully before you choose it, because it will lead to a lot of integrations and the ecosystem. For example, relies heavily on OneDrive, so that's why I use Microsoft Word, because whatever by default, the Microsoft Word can store in OneDrive already, their path. Then I can collaborate with others, and then I can allow editing or just view only just within the ecosystem. So these are the scenario. Okay, let's go. If you want to know more about the goods and bads or the difference and so on, please refer to these two websites, which I found very useful in terms of comparing Google Docs and Microsoft Word. Okay, take a quick look. It will appear in my video description 24 to 48 hours after the live. Okay, please be patient a little bit. Okay, understand. So these are the reference, and so far I really go through a simple theory. Okay, there are a few points there. Allow me to emphasize one more time. The reason I put the factor number one is cost. If you really just want to use a simple tools, and talking about free, you know, to pay anything, you can go for Google Docs, but internet is the one that you're paying. Don't forget about that. I'm not sure you can get my point or not. You are paying internet so that you can use Google Docs. That is the infrastructure that you're paying is to enjoy the service from Google. For Microsoft Word, you purchase the licensed software whereby you can use without the infrastructure. I know go back to to the very basic point is both also you need laptop, right? Or mic or the device or electronic device, but that one is beyond the point already lah. Okay, so that's all I want to share today about Google Docs versus Microsoft Word, a simple idea. Okay, and allow me to share with you the upcoming one, which is next week, Wednesday at 15 p.m. I'm going to share with you again the Go Digital Live series episode 26. And next week, I'm going to share with you URL or link shorten, the pros and cons. I'm sure you guys been see a lot of people share with you some registration form, some anything at all that start with bit.ly or ss88.my, you know, there are a lot out there. Okay, I even Linktree as well as a bio link in your Instagram, which is ss88 also have the same feature. So I'm going to share with you the pros and cons that you need to pay attention, especially the cons. What are the trick under the sleeve when you use URL shortener? What are the things you need to pay attention? Okay, next week, 16 March of 2022, episode 26, I'm going to share with you. Okay, and next week, the giveaway will be back. Yeah, just now Sharon and Michelle have been asking whether do they have gift or not. I'm going to tell you now. Next week, we will have giveaway. Please follow my social network, including Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Okay, I'm going to announce that before the live session within this coming week. Okay, but that's confirmed. Next week will we have giveaway. Okay, yeah, I heard that it's quite a lot. Okay, please pay attention on that. Last time, some of our friends or audience been giving away one hosting for web developer. They were so enjoying it. Okay, and the other one is winning away Microsoft 365 license. Yeah, okay. I haven't posted out the congrats poster Okay, I'm going to share you guys again so that next week you guys your turn to grab it away. Okay, then again this coming Friday. Ooh, this is wrong poster. I apologize for that. This coming Friday, Tech Talk episode 26 is actually about marketplace versus e-commerce. And the featured speaker is Wai Hong. Okay, you're welcome to join every Friday, 8:30 p.m. And it's a Facebook Live, it's not YouTube Live. Okay, now let me show you some announcement here. Number one, my first book being launched on 16 November 2019. Thank you so much for those who attended last time. And my second book is coming. Yay! It's so excited actually because I spent about 2 years planning to rewrite the whole content and to come out the best that I can do. Okay, save the date please. 1st of May. I know it's a Labor Day because I want to appreciate whoever contribute to the labor force around the world. Because this book is about entrepreneurship, and I know for sure without the people inside the organization, your project, your brand, your business won't be successful. Okay, that's why 1st of May 2022. Save the date for me. If you want to know more, please go to ss88.my/j-book2. Then you get some idea. Okay, then and again I always update. Okay, lifetime subscriptions that I found super useful. Okay, I will put in the video description. Click it and see whether there's a new one or not. Okay, in the near future, I'm going to put up some newsletter form so that you can follow up with me, because there are quite a number of audiences that text me, like they ask me of recommendation in terms of software and services. So this is why I coming out this idea. I straight away put up this link. Okay, thanks to URL shortener plus bio link concept, I can always update the list. Okay, please refer to the link which will be appear after 24 to 48 hours after this live. And one more thing, allow me to make announcement. Okay, my company successfully launched this project called Techpedia, which is basically is to recognize the digital transformation story from individual or business organization. It's like trying to recognize everyone's that managed to bring your staff, your operation, or business to go online. Regardless what the story, please submit, because the nomination is free, submission is free, and once you submitted, you are actually given an online account whereby you can upload your biography. and your profile, which is free and available to the whole world. So take advantage of that. And if you have been selected, you will be interviewed before you'll be recognized as a Hall of Fame, whereby you'll be given a token recognition, you will be taken, you will have a special poster design of your business tech analysis, digital biography, as well as NGO membership. Last but not least, the very important about the package of Hall of Fame is you are given AirPad card applications. There will be dedicated person who will help you to apply for it. And I'm sure you guys know that AirPad cards is super useful for those who travel around Asia. Yeah, you have a special AirPad land rather than go through the normal land in the airport. I know now it's pandemic, but you start to plan it. AirPad card is tied with the passport, so once you apply and successfully grab it, you have about 5 years because your passport maximum is 5 years from Malaysia. Okay, so grab a chance. The link will be available in the video description itself. So the tech video will be coming soon. Hall of Fame of Tech Video issue number 1 that will be featuring 50 Hall of Fame success story inside. So submit now. Before end of the month, we will issue the first ever tech media magazine. Okay, please stay tuned, and the link also will be available in the video description. Okay, last but not least, I want to thank everyone. Okay, since the beginning of the month, I've been nominated as ambassador of digestive enzymes from one group, and thank you so much for your support. If I'm not mistaken, I've been selected. Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, for those who supported me, please go to one group fan page and type anything in the comment, like, you know, congrats, I'm Jay Chong, something like that. I get special coupon for you. Okay, and I don't know whether I want to give you a free gift or not. You tell me. Okay, then also next one. Thank you so much for the trust from people around me. Okay, I will be ambassador for another great product called Pure For Real. Okay, it's something is air purifier tub, which is 100% natural, 100% no chemical, no extra chemical, and most importantly is kids friendly and user friendly. Okay, and it's just natural. How to use it is actually simple. You just buy it, open up the seal, and just put it somewhere, and we will protect you in terms of clean up the air around you within 800 to 1000 square feet meters. That is very, then you will actually feel safe, as well as you will feel a little bit smell the scent, the very light scent. Okay, it's not something strong, and most importantly it's natural and protect you by cleaning up the air around you. So this is the great thing, and where this is why I agree to be the ambassador of the product of Pure For Real, because natural way of eliminating mold, bacteria and fungus is the best way. If you look at their website and their Facebook, they actually have the lab result in terms of curing COVID. Yeah, even though it's not 100%, but at least, you know, that's the protection that I can get for now. Especially imagine someone around you, or you know, when you go outside to do necessary outing and you get in the car, you worry about the air is actually not clean, or with some virus around that carry with you. This is the thing that you can put inside your car and helps you to clean up the air. So yeah, that's the reason, right? Okay, so I know times is about up. Okay, it's about half an hour already, and thank you so much once again, everyone out there, for joining me and supporting me all this while. Without you, without Technology Simplicity YouTube channel. And my name is Jay Chong. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next Wednesday, 8:15 p.m. Same time, same place. Goodbye, and stay home, stay safe. Oh, I forgot already. If you like today's video, please like today's video, subscribe to it, and put a ring so that you get notified next time I upload or go live. Thank you so much, and stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.